With us now is House Oversight Committee member, Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs. Is that really what that hearing went like, sir? That looked like a very, very bad day for the woman on that stand right there.
Yeah, she was caught many times saying that, oh, I don't remember that. My thinking has changed. Now that you guys want to eliminate us, I think completely different. Yeah, it went pretty bad for them, and the only people that really didn't understand how bad it was going for them were my colleagues across the aisle.
I think people, because people on the left or, the media water carriers for the liberal Luniverse, Congressman, they always dismiss how much money these organizations get. But the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has a budget that is more than $500 million every year. And that money is funneled into, say, NPR gets some of it because it's funneled back into NPR. And it just raises the question of, like, this woman's salary, in part, is covered by the American taxpayer. Why is any money involved in any of this? I think people would freely and do pay for Elmo without the taxpayers being involved.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. When NPR and the corporation first started, remember, there were only 3 television networks, and they came on and they were providing some kind of benefit that the government thought was important. But what happens now is you have scads, oodles of networks. You have multiple ways to get your information. And by the way, if you want to get an Elmo toy or something like that, you can go buy it, and somebody's going to make money on it. But the problem is we just don't have enough money to keep funding stuff like this. Mm-hmm. And the taxpayers shouldn't have to fund it, especially when you consider that they are grossly biased and really woke leftists that are running that place.
Congressman, on to this. The Trump administration is facing legal challenges over everything it's done and said, pretty much, but over its education overhaul. None other than one Miss or Ms. Randi Weingarten is leading the charge on some of these lawsuits. And today she was out in force blasting the administration for cutting funding to Columbia University.
That's McCarthyism. That's not patriotism. Like Darwin. That's right. Like Einstein. That's right. We are standing in the breach to fight for knowledge, to fight for our young people, to fight for an America that is that robust country on the hill, that beacon of life that believes in freedom and justice for all.
We brought you on to be the Randi Weingarten interpreter, because I really don't know what she's talking about. Columbia did not stand up for Jewish students. They allowed them to be harassed, which is a violation of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. What the heck is she talking about?
Well, she's talking about primarily that she, as the head of the teachers union, wants to keep getting paid as the head of the teachers union. She's talking about protecting the union, not educating children, not protecting students. I mean, it is one of the most comically ironic speeches I've seen in quite a while, because I don't think she believes anything, or if those are really the words that she thinks mean something to us, she doesn't accept them, because we do want our children to be safe. We want them to go to school. We want them to get educated. Education is the great equalizer. But heavens to Betsy, she doesn't want to face the fact that there's actually a problem with the teachers union, or that at Columbia University, and by the way, not just at Columbia, but at many other so-called elite universities, there is an anti-Semitism wing that's going on at those universities. The faculty's off the hinge and uncorked as well. And I think we just saw a wonderful dance behind the microphones by Randi Weingarten.
Right, and that was our public service to you and our viewers, is not playing her audio. You got to watch, but you didn't have to listen to her, Congressman. Congressman Andy Biggs, pleasure, sir. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.